Good morning, second grade. So today we are going to review telling time on a clock to 5 minutes. So we've already learned how to tell time on a clock to the half hour and to the quarter hour. And so today we're just going to learn how to do it to 5 minutes. So I'm going to share our screen so we can see our chart. So a reminder that this is an analog clock. We have two hands. We have our short hand or our hour hand. And remember, we always want to use the hour hand either on the number it's on or which backyard it's in. So remember, if we're here, we're not quite in the threes backyard yet. We are still in between the two numbers, so it is still in the 2 o'clock hour. And then we want to use our long minute hand to find the minute hand starting at the 12 and counting by fives here all the way around as our benchmarks. So if I had this one, I know that this is in the, if I drew like an invisible line here, it's still in the 2 o'clock, so I know it's 2. Then I could start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I would know that this is 2:25. So I'm going to go through a couple other examples of time with you, and then I will show you what your activity is today. So here we have some clocks, and we're going to go over these clocks to help us continue to practice telling time. So here on this clock, I'm going to first look at my hour hand. And I'm looking at my hour hand, and I see it's in the 12 o'clock hour, so my hour is going to be 12. And then I'm going to look at my minute hand, and I'm going to count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this clock is on 12:25. Now I'm going to look at my next clock. I'm going to start with my hour hand, which goes in this side. I'm going to draw my invisible line, and it's on the 10. So I know it's in the 10 o'clock hour. And then I'm going to count by fives. 5, 10. So this one is 10:10. Then for this clock here, let's look at this one. Here's my little hand. It's pointing at the 8, so I know it's 8 something. And if I look at this, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So this one is 8:55. And our last example that we're going to do, I'm going to look at my hour hand, which is pointing at the 3. And my minute hand is also pointing at the 3. So I need to do 5, 10, 15 to figure out that this one is 3:15. So those are some examples on how to tell time to 5 minutes. This is an example, but your assignment for today is going to be to play a game that I will show you right now. So this is your game for today. It has 15 questions, so you should complete all 15 questions or spend at least 15 minutes on it. And it's going to ask you to enter the time on the clock. So our hour hand is the red hand, and our minute hand is the long hand. So remember, I'm going to follow my hour hand, and it's still in that 8 o'clock hour. So I'm going to start typing 8, and then I'm going to use a colon. It's on your keyboard right next to the letter L, and I have to hold the shift down to get it, because if I don't hold the shift down, I get a semicolon, which is not what I want. So I need to hold down shift and then press the colon button. And then I'm going to do my minutes, 5, 10. So I know it's 8:10. Then I'm going to press submit. And this little monster over here will do a fun dance if I get it right. And then it will go to the next question. And some of them, if I need it read to me, I can click the button.
Which clock shows 6:55?
And if I need a hint, I can click the hint button. That will remind me about the hands. And I'm going to keep going until I've answered either all 15 questions or spent at least 15 minutes on it. So you are going to complete this for your math today. If you have any questions or you run into any problems, send me a Dojo message or an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope everyone has a terrific Tuesday, and I will see you tonight at 6:30 for our Zoom call. Have a great day.